Well, let's talk about what's going over there in Shanghai, because somebody got shanghaied for trying to sell fake tickets to Shanghai. Let's go to this story out of Geeks and Gamer. China sentenced 2 people to prison for selling fake Disney vacations. This by Virginia Kublawi from geeksandgamers.com, a website that you should be checking every single day if you like geeky things and gaming things, and also some theme park things. You'll find some different theme park articles there from that park place. This one, I think you'll find very interesting. Look at that imposing castle right there. You want to go to that one? Or would you like to be locked up in that one? 2 people received jail time in China for running a scam involving the sale of fake Disneyland Shanghai VIP packages and line skip passes. China Daily and later WDWNT reports that the Pudong New Area People's Court of Shanghai sentenced 2 individuals identified by their last names, Yao and Wu, to 14 months and 10 months in prison, respectively. They also received a fine. Yao appealed the verdict, but later withdrew on their own appeal. Yao, that is a rough sentence right there. We can debate whether it fits in just a moment. From July to August of 2024, so not a very long span, Yao and Wu sold VIP Shanghai Disneyland packages on social media. The only problem is they weren't working for Disney or the Shanghai Resort and thus had no tickets to sell. The packages included line skip passes called Disney Premier Access at Shanghai Disneyland, early park entry, and guided tours. The packages ran from $799 to 4,800 yuan, which is 112 to 685 per person. Yao and Wu would then neglect to provide the Premier Access passes or only provide a small amount of what they sold. They produced unlicensed tour guides who would abandon guests in the park or only remotely guide them through WeChat. The tour guides, Yao and Wu, would then split the proceeds of the scam. The investigation revealed that Yao and Wu established several fraudulent travel companies through which to sell the passes. When customers complained, the pair would not reimburse them. Documented losses were approximately $11,000. Let me just say, from the American perspective, you're not supposed to be doing unofficial tours inside the parks. That's a no-no right there. I haven't heard of anybody going to jail for it, though.
If so, Lou Mangello would have been jailed years ago. He used to do that.
That's true. And I love the Super Mario Brothers Super Show as much as everybody else. But, oh, wait, that's a different Lou.
That's not Lou Albano.
He fair enough. I'll check with Cyndi Lauper the next time I talk to her. Culture, have you ever thought about going to the Shanghai Disneyland Resort?
My 50th birthday was supposed to be a tour of all Asian parks. So, yes. And then the wonderful shutdowns hit, and 15 days turned into 2 years for a lot of places. So
yeah.
I'm just going to say that, yes, I had entertained it and planned it and was ready to write enormous checks to make it happen. It would have included both Hong Kong and Shanghai, and it would have included Tokyo Disney Seas and Tokyo Disneyland, and it would have included 2 Universal parks in Asia as well. So, yeah.
I'll say the Universal parks in Japan right now, Universal Osaka specifically, is supposed to be an amazing park. And did I hear they have Pokemon now? Interesting, of course.
Oh, well, I'm just saying the look, the look of a lot of the parks is impressive, especially the castle at Shanghai, which is a full-size castle, basically.
Right.
So,
It's one where they may have used forced perspective, but they didn't need to use forced perspective.
No, the thing is, it's massive. Plus, they have their own dragon, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is fascinating to me because when people plan these vacations in America, you can find discount ticket sites, and a lot of them are legitimate here. It's all very well established. You can read a lot of online reviews. The internet is a little bit more controlled over there in the mainland. But in a case like this, you have to wonder, how in the world did this happen? How legit did this website look in order for these 2 people to be giving people quote unquote guided tours, and then they're gone? And it's not a small park. This is one where, again, no forced perspective. If you see walkthroughs of the parks, it's massive. So it's easy to get lost in these parks. There's also I forget the name of the garden. Maybe it's the Garden of the 12 Friends or something like that. That's supposed to correspond to the zodiac. There's the Alice in Wonderland area that's based off of the live action remake. This is something that I wonder how long it's going to be before this is established, and whether or not let's say the elimination of American guests, how will there ever be the infrastructure that people know where the fakes are versus the real ones? Marvin, do you think you would ever fall for a scam like this?
No, absolutely not. But then again, I have access to the full internet, not the internet that comes through the Great Firewall of China. So, you are limited to what you can, what internet you can access in China. So, yeah, I don't think I would ever fall for something like that. It's the classic case of if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Like, I never fall for the things on the side of the highway that it's like Disney tickets for $60. Like, I'm just like, yeah, no, I guarantee you it's not.
There are so many extra qualifiers on that. Oh, well, it's $60, but also you have to sit and listen to our promotion where we will hard sell you on something that has nothing to do with Disney, or buying your first ticket for $60, but you're signing up for 4 more at $400 a piece, and you need to come in January or something like that. Also, I don't know. Shanghai Disney was something that I originally wanted to go to. I was a huge Disney fan. I was somebody that thought Bob Iger could do no wrong. When this park originally opened up, I watched the proceedings live streamed live. Didn't watch the replay. Well, I did watch the replay as well. I was huge into this park. I had been to MGM just days before the opening of that park. Bob Iger actually talks about what happened at the Seven Seas Lagoon in the days before the opening of this park. This is not, I think, how they thought this park would turn out. It's kind of locked off from Americans because it takes a lot to get there. You can go there. I'm not just saying there's actually a literal block of Americans going there, but the friction to go to this park has increased exponentially since, 2018, 2019? I'm sure it's in the article. Virginia probably has put it in here. But let's see. No, it was 2016. Yikes.
I was to say it was well before before the pandemic. So
yeah,
I mean, if you look into any kind of like graft or anything here, you might get in trouble.
Yeah. I remember like at the time, like the domestic parks, that was around when we all started to notice that like maintenance was starting to fall by the wayside.
Oh, yeah.
Like experiences were starting to get cut, and we all would just like jokingly say, thanks, Shanghai, because like we all thought Shanghai was just eating up all the money. Well, it just is a thing that kept continuing on. And I was like you, Jonas. I was one of those Bob Iger could do no wrong people. And Kevin Apollo used to say to me all the time, Bob Iger is only good at buying things, and in a few years' time, it's all going to come back to bite him. You wait and see. And I thought he was insane, and well, here we are.
He's the kind of guy that can only survive in a good economy. He can't build anything that lasts from scratch. He has to step in and get small wins and hope nobody notices. So with that being said, in about 14 to 16 months or so, if you're in Shanghai, be sure to check whether or not you've got legitimate tickets to Shanghai Disneyland. Well, let's see here. A little argument about AI going on in the chat, but Texas 84, no CCP parks for me. Well, then stay away from Hong Kong.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.